Hey guys, it's Madison. Thanks for joining me in this faithful home. On today's crafting video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this DIY boho bamboo mirror. I love it. It is so stinking cute. It was really easy to make and very few items needed, and it's going to look so good in this office. Before we begin, if you are new, I make videos on here to share the gifts and talents that God has given me to motivate and inspire you. I make Christian homemaking videos, lifestyle content, and anything DIY related. So if any of this interests you, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. Without further ado, let's make this project. All right, so this project is super easy and there are only a few things that you will need. So starting off, you will want to get an embroidery hoop as well as a mirror, both circular, and you want to make sure that the embroidery hoop is slightly larger than the mirror. I picked all of this stuff up here from Michael's. I think this mirror was only like $2 or $3, and same with the embroidery hoop. And then the other things you will need are some cording. I picked up just a very neutral plain colored cord, and I think this was one of the more expensive ones. It was probably like $6 for this whole roll, but we definitely won't need all of it, so that'll be used for other projects as well. And then the last thing you will need is some bamboo. I picked this up at Michael's. It was supposed to be over in like their floral section, but I found it in their clearance, and I picked up this whole pack for $7, and it was originally $20. So I definitely got a good steal on it. That's all the supplies that you need for this, and then some tools you want to grab are a ruler of some sort, a pair of scissors, a utility knife. One of these two will probably work best for cutting the bamboo. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. And then some hot glue. And that's all that you need. So let's start with laying out all of our pieces and see how long we want to cut the bamboo. All right, so first thing you want to do is take your embroidery hoop. We are going to open it up and we are only going to use the inside piece that doesn't have this metal bracket on it. So you're going to want to put the mirror down and center your embroidery hoop around it. And then we are going to take bamboo pieces, and starting in the middle, we're going to measure how far out we would like them. I'm going to have some longer pieces and some shorter pieces. So for the longer ones, going from the middle, I'm going to measure for this 12 inches out, which will make the actual piece 24 inches in diameter. So what I need to do is cut a bunch of these pieces at 12 inches, and then we will lay out all the 12-inch pieces first and then decide how big we want the smaller pieces around them. All right, so now that we have all of our long pieces cut, I'm going to grab the two scrap pieces that I had left over, and we're going to see how short we probably want those. So I probably want to bring it in, maybe split the difference. So it's looking like 8 inches is going to be the length for the smaller pieces. So we already cut 16 of the large ones. We're going to cut 16 small ones at 8 inches. All right, guys, so I am loving how it is looking so far. It is already ready for us to glue it on. It's looking so cute. I love how it looks. This project, like I said, is super easy. I already over there have the hot glue gun heating up. All that we need to do now is hot glue all 32 pieces of bamboo to the back of the mirror, and then we'll take the embroidery hoop and tack it down to the bamboo. Take our cording and wrap it around the spots where all of the glue meets the embroidery hoop to give it a little bit more of a detail, and then this project will be complete. So let's start gluing down these pieces of bamboo. So this is how it's looking so far. Gosh, that is so cute, guys. I'm so excited to get the rest on. All right, so here's what it's looking like. Oh my gosh, guys. Let me put it against the wall so you can see it. Look how pretty that is. I know it's kind of hard in this lighting. Wow. And then if you can just imagine with this embroidery hoop on top and some cording. Oh, it's gonna look so good. All right, so let's tack this down, grab our cording, and finish up this project. All right, so what I wanna do to make sure that I get this tacked down is I'm going to set it where I want it, and I'm gonna put a little dot with a marker all the way around so I know where, when I lift this up, to place the hot glue. Because I'm gonna put the hot glue on the bamboo and then set this right on top. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try to get a good angle for you for the last piece of this. I have my cording and the piece, and what I wanna do is like crisscross on each spot down the line where it meets with the embroidery hoop. All right, so you can already see that this end of the cording is fraying. So I'm gonna make sure to give myself enough room to where I can glue it on the back side of this mirror. But hopefully you guys can see it well with the contrast of the dress that I'm wearing. How we are going to do this project is we need to start with the cord underneath, and this is going to involve a lot of threading it through. It's a little bit time consuming, this part. The rest of it was super easy, but just trust me, it's going to look so good at the end. So you want to take the other end of your cord, starting, if this is your start point, you're going to start to the right of it, and you're going to cross over inside the embroidery hoop and pull that through. So you want to pull it all the way through. Then try to keep that off to the side a little bit. You are going to bring it, if you crossed over into here, you are going to loop under your piece and pull it up on the inside of the embroidery hoop. And then you are going to cross it over. And so now you can see we made a little crisscross. And then this tail piece is going to tuck under, and we will worry about it here in a little bit. So then, with your next piece, you have this cross already. We are going to go from underneath and up, pull it up through on the inside. That first one is just to get you started, so it'll make sense here in a sec. Now that you've pulled it up, you want to cross back over onto the right on the outside, and then you're going to pull it through on the inside. Loop it back across, and now you can see we have our 2 knots so far. Then you are going to continue this down, so dropping it under your next piece and taking it on the left side on the inside, pulling it through, cross back over to the right, and it's okay if these wiggle a little bit because this is what's going to hold it down at the end. Then pull it back through the middle. It may get tangled here, that's okay. Cross it back and continue all the way around. You can already see the 3 knots are forming, and this one we can pull tight at the end and tuck it under. But we're going to go all the way around the circle. Alright guys, there you have it. There's the final product of our boho bamboo mirror. I absolutely love it. I love the little details, how it's going to look in this office once I get it all put together. I am so excited. So if you enjoyed this crafting video, make sure to give this a thumbs up. Comment down below what other types of crafting videos you want to see on this channel. And if you are new to this channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. I regularly upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will check back with you guys in another video soon. Bye guys!